You think you know travel? Eiffel Tower, Machu Picchu, the usual. But what if I told you there's a place that's been flying under your radar? Today, we're diving into Bangladesh, not your standard travel guide, but the untold stories, the soul of a nation. Forget the headlines, forget the stereotypes. We're uncovering realities most travelers never see. Stories whispered on riverbanks, painted on streets, carved into ancient stones. This is a land of hidden wonders, where nature, history, and human spirit collide. Buckle up, your perceptions are about to be challenged. Let's get into it. Let's start in the Sundarbans, a place that feels like a fever dream of water, wood, and wildness. This isn't just the world's largest mangrove forest. It's a living, breathing labyrinth where freshwater rivers clash with the salty Bay of Bengal. The roots of Sundari trees claw out of the mud, creating an alien landscape. Here, adaptation is survival. Plants and animals have mastered the art of living on the edge. At the top of this food chain, the Royal Bengal tiger. These tigers are amphibious, elusive, and rule the shadows. Just knowing they're out there changes everything. But the forest isn't just for wildlife. It's a workplace for thousands. Meet the Mawalis, honey hunters who risk their lives in tiger territory, guided by ancient prayers to Bon Bibi, the forest deity. Fishermen and woodcutters navigate a maze where tides can trap you and predators swim as well as you do. The people here don't just respect the forest. They depend on it and fear it. The Sundarbans gives life, fish, honey, protection from storms, but can take it away in an instant. This is a story of resilience, humans and nature locked in a delicate dance. Local folklore, economy, and identity are shaped by the tides and the silent presence of the tiger. The Sundarbans isn't just a forest. It's a world of danger and beauty, where nature is always in charge. It's a humbling reminder of our place in the wild. Here, survival is a negotiation, not a guarantee. The people are part of the ecosystem, not apart from it. Every day is a test of respect, courage, and adaptability. When you think of the Sundarbans, picture a living world, shadow and light, fear and reverence. This is nature at its rawest, and it sets the stage for everything else in Bangladesh. It's not just a destination, it's a lesson in humility. The Sundarbans is where the wild still rules. And it's only the beginning of our journey. Ready for what's next? Let's move on. From jungle to delta, welcome to Barisal, the Venice of Bengal, but with more chaos and color. Here, the rivers are highways, and the markets float. At dawn, hundreds of boats converge, loaded with guavas, vegetables, spices, and fish. It's a farmer's market where the aisles are waterways and the shopping carts are boats. This isn't a show for tourists. It's the real economic heart of the region. Farmers paddle for hours to sell their harvest, and the energy is electric. Deals are shouted across the water, money and goods exchanged boat to boat. Even tea stalls float, serving hot chai to vendors. The floating markets are a brilliant adaptation to a waterlogged landscape, Bangladeshi ingenuity at its best. Land is scarce, so the rivers become the marketplace. Here, you're not a spectator, you're in the thick of it, buying fruit from the hands that grew it. It's a sensory overload, colors, smells, and the buzz of human connection. This is a centuries-old tradition, a living example of thriving with nature, not against it. The floating markets are loud, messy, and beautiful, a spectacle of survival and creativity. In Barisal, life flows with the water, and it's unforgettable. Time to leave the water behind and step into ancient history at Paharpur. Here stand the ruins of Somapura Mahavihara, a UNESCO World Heritage Site and once a center of Buddhist learning. In the 8th century, this was Asia's intellectual hub, drawing scholars from across the continent. The massive stupa dominates the landscape, its unique design influencing temples as far as Cambodia and Java. Terracotta plaques line the base, each telling stories of gods, daily life, and ancient humor. Walk among the monastic cells and you can almost hear the echoes of chanting monks. Paharpur's decline is a mystery, lost to jungle and time, rediscovered centuries later. Its existence challenges the idea that Bangladesh's history is only recent. Visiting here is like uncovering a secret chapter of civilization. This is deep history, waiting to be explored. Now to Dhaka, a city of 20 million and a moving art gallery. I'm talking about rickshaw art. Every rickshaw is a hand-painted masterpiece. These aren't just vehicles, they're rolling canvases, each telling a unique story. You'll see village scenes, movie stars, tigers, and mythic beasts, all in a riot of color. Rickshaw art is pop culture, folklore, and personal pride, painted by master artists in hidden workshops. For the pullers, a beautiful rickshaw means more customers and more pride. But this art is fleeting. Paint fades, rickshaws retire, and masterpieces vanish. It's art for the streets, not the museum. Constantly evolving, always reflecting the city's pulse. In the chaos of Dhaka, rickshaw art is a defiant burst of creativity. It's proof that beauty can thrive anywhere, even in a traffic jam. Look closer at the city's bustle. You'll see thousands of stories on wheels. Rickshaw art is the spirit of Dhaka, dynamic, resilient, and endlessly creative. It's a folk art form for everyone. In Dhaka, art moves with the people, and the city is its canvas. Beyond nature and art, Bangladesh's greatest force is its people. This is a delta nation. Rivers shape the land, and floods and cyclones are a constant threat. But this isn't a story of tragedy. It's about resilience and innovation. When floods make schools inaccessible, the solution? Floating schools, solar-powered boats bringing education to every child no matter the water level. When saltwater ruins crops, farmers build floating gardens, rafts of hyacinth growing vegetables above the flood. Communities build homes on stilts, plant mangroves as storm barriers, and use mobile phones for early warnings. Here, adaptation is a way of life. When disaster strikes, neighbors are the first responders, sharing, rebuilding, and supporting each other. Social resilience is as vital as any infrastructure. These are stories of agency, ingenuity, and unbreakable spirit. Bangladeshis aren't just surviving climate change, they're leading the way in adaptation. Their resilience is their greatest wonder. It's a lesson for the world. Turn challenges into opportunities. In Bangladesh, the people are the solution. Their strength is the heart of the nation. And their story is just as powerful as any landscape. Time for a change of pace. Welcome to Sylhet, the tea capital of Bangladesh. Here, rolling hills are blanketed in emerald tea gardens, a world away from the delta. The landscape is serene, with winding roads and dappled sunlight. Tea pickers, mostly women from minority groups, move gracefully through the fields, their colorful saris bright against the green. This is painstaking work, unchanged for generations. Colonial-era bungalows and a strong UK connection add layers to Sylhet's story. Beyond tea, you'll find waterfalls, streams, and sacred shrines, a tranquil side of Bangladesh. The culture is distinct, shaped by tradition and global ties. Visiting Sylhet is a sensory experience. The smell of tea, the sight of green hills, the taste of fresh chai. It's a reminder of the country's diversity and beauty. Here, the landscape soothes the soul. Sylhet is the peaceful interlude in our journey, and it's unforgettable. For our final stop, we head to St. Martin's Island, a tropical paradise few know exists. It's Bangladesh's only coral island, a tiny speck in the Bay of Bengal. Getting here is an adventure bus, ferry, and finally, turquoise water and coconut palms. The island is small, no cars, just sandy paths and bicycles. The beaches are pristine, the water impossibly blue. At low tide, you can walk to Cheradweep, exploring coral pools teeming with life. Life here is simple: fishing, tourism, and fresh seafood grilled on the beach. The community is warm, the pace slow, the experience pure. But paradise is fragile. Growing tourism threatens the ecosystem. Visiting means treading lightly, respecting the island's delicate balance. St. Martin's is the ultimate surprise, a tranquil, idyllic end to our journey. In a country of rivers and cities, this hidden gem defies expectations. Bangladesh is full of secret charms, and this is one of its brightest. Our journey ends, but the story of Bangladesh is just beginning. We've seen wild forests, floating markets, ancient ruins, and resilient people. These are the stories beyond the headlines, the real Bangladesh. If this journey sparked your curiosity, subscribe and join us for more untold adventures. The world is a book. Don't just read one page. Travel with an open mind, seek the hidden stories, and listen for the whispers. Until next time, travel safe and travel deep.